Sharing the gospel is not always easy. It's not something we think about very often. With our minds cluttered with so many things in our day, we don't usually stop to even realize it's something we can and should be doing. For adults, it's become pushy and wrong if we try to share our personal beliefs with someone of different faith. In fact, we become worried people will become angry and not really want to listen. For teens, we live in a world where it's become unpopular to share their faith. It's just not cool. In fact, it's embarrassing to talk about your faith. For children, well, we think of them as too young. We don't really realize it's something that they can be doing. They're too busy learning everything else. And then there's the family as a whole, and they just have so much stuff to do. They're too busy running off to the next thing to stop and think about the gospel. So how do we fix these obstacles that stand in the way of us sharing the gospel? How can we get past the barriers that stand in our way? The real fears, concerns, worries that we all face. How can we make the gospel a priority in our lives, so much so that we choose to break through these barriers? With Eternity Changers, we want to see believers, young and old, breaking through the barriers and speaking the gospel. We want to see them be less afraid and rather be more encouraged and ready to go proclaim the gospel. We want to see believers embracing the gospel and creating an environment where they feel ready and empowered to share their faith no matter their age or where they're at in their walk with Christ. Our mission is to educate, equip, and encourage believers of every age to go and speak the gospel. Our vision is to see eternities changed through the transformation and mobilization of the gospel. Through creative video trainings specific to each age group, engaging content for kids, practical parent resources, and life-changing tactics, we will help believers keep the gospel at the heart of the home. Whether we realize it or not, we need the gospel every single day. And it's our hope at Eternity Changers that the gospel will go everywhere the believer goes. Eternity Changers, transforming the future and eternity of every person, every age, and one day every nation through the knowledge and spread of the gospel.